Do you know a place where marriage and divorce do not exist? Or a society in which women are the head of the family? Welcome back, everyone. Hope you've all enjoyed our previous video on the evolution and importance of weddings. If you haven't already, please watch. In the foothills of the Himalayas lies picture-perfect Lugo Lake, the home of Mosuo people, and the gateway to a mysterious land often dubbed the Kingdom of Women. The Mosuo are famous for being representative of a matriarchal society where women are the face of power. Let's examine the culture of the Mosuo matriarchal society. Here, women are the head of the family. They are strong and independent. The men don't hold any power. As if men ever had power in a relationship. Property is passed down through women, and children receive their mother's surname. A family's bloodline is traced through the side of a female. The Mosuo's walking marriage is arguably the most unique and exoticized part of their culture. Let's get one thing straight. Walking marriage does not mean free sex. Unlike traditional weddings, there are no vows, no expensive ceremonies, or presenting pretty rings. Spouses here do not live together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Finally, men don't have to lie to their partners to go meet their friends. During the day, husbands stay in their own villages and care for their own immediate families. They visit the woman's house upon invitation and spend the night in a designated flower room. They return to their villages the next morning. What distinguishes Mosuo marriages from other traditional marriages is that women are never financially dependent on men. Relationships are open and free. Both sexes are relatively free to have multiple partners. If the affection fades, any of them can call it quits and move on. Relationships in Mosuo culture are all about mutual affection. So, if you're afraid of commitment, you're in luck. Men aren't required to raise their children. The fathers are not financially responsible for their own, but they are for the nephews and nieces who live in their own houses. Let's see how Mosuo couples establish a walking marriage. Boys are required to visit the girl's house and court her. The male wooing technique is usually non-aggressive. They may hurl pebbles at a girl's window or loiter outside the gate of the family's home until the girl invites them in. There will be informal union, called as walking marriage. To get bride's hand, he has to get permission from their mother, referred as dapu. Men are supposed to bring presents and have friends or relatives argue their case, indicating that he's a nice guy and respects elders. Traditionally, lovers exchange handcrafted presents, but modern couples are more likely to give one another an iPhone. There's no stigma associated with divorce since it doesn't exist. That sounds interesting. Maybe that's an idea the world can adopt. Looks like couples spend less time fighting and more time wooing. It's safe to say that couples in Mosuo live long and healthy lives as there are no fights between women and their in-laws. Do you love Mosuo culture? If you're interested in moving there, we've mentioned the address at the beginning of the video. Do you agree? And what do you think of this lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.